Today's question is how do I knock over the camera? How do I handle difficult times in my life from a spiritual perspective? That's a doozy of a question. I almost feel like I'm going to have too much to say about this one. Difficult times are difficult. And, man, I don't even know where to start. I'll just say things as they come to me, and then I'll just stop after my 6 and something minutes. Difficult times are universal, and just even remembering that can be really, really helpful sometimes. Remembering that literally everybody is struggling. That's really helpful. And not even just, sometimes at a low level it can be helpful in like a comparison sort of way. Like, well, their life's not better than mine, so I don't have to fret about that. If we're not even playing the comparison game, I think it's helpful to know that struggling is universal, suffering is universal, because it makes you feel less alone. That's one of the worst and most narcissistic things about some of your worst hours when you're full of cognitive distortions, is that you really think that your problems are the absolute worst problems that anybody has ever had, and therefore nobody will ever be able to relate to you on them. Now, nobody can ever relate to your exact experience because there has only ever been one you, but every single feeling that you've ever had has been felt by somebody else at some point. And you probably don't have to go very far to find somebody whose input and perspective is going to be valuable for you in getting through whatever you're getting through. Suffering is universal. It is unavoidable. That's so painful to hear at first, and years down the line becomes such a spark of hope. Remembering that it's all been done before and is being done right now. Old adage that is meaning more and more to me these days. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Kelly Clarkson is a very smart lady. And it's something that you do not appreciate until long after that initial suffering. You come across another circumstance that's similar or not as bad, and it feels like something you can handle because you've done it before. You were totally unprepared and ill-equipped to handle it the first time. Obviously, you will never be equipped to handle the first of any really bad thing that happens to you. But you just realize way down the line that individual things that come up after that ain't so bad. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. But it's like there's a part of me that doesn't want to get stronger. Like when I'm going through something rough, I'm like, I don't want to grow or get stronger or learn from any of this. I just want this to never happen to me. Can I just be that one person that lives a life that like nothing bad ever happens to him? Well, the answer is no. But I mean, even things that are like not even on a comparable level, just, you go through some stuff, some really harrowing stuff, and little minute things in your day-to-day seem so less important. The opinions of other people. I feel like that importance is diminishing day after day after day. And it's still something I care about, but not nearly to the level that I did probably even a year ago. How you look starts to feel so incredibly small in the grand scheme of things. In all the things that you have to offer the world, your physical appearance can still be of some importance, but it does just seem so tiny when you really think about it. And when you really have some really brutal suffering. And, wow, this is a really scattershot video. I got a lot to say about suffering, I guess. I guess the last thing that I want to say is that at any given moment, I'm okay. Even when I'm not okay, like I can be okay with not being okay, to use another cliche. At any given moment, I am not actively in danger or dying or whatever I fear to be the worst thing. That stupid camera falling over again. How do I deal with the suffering of making really, really amateur videos? Yeah, right now. When I go beyond any ideas of the situation, any interpretations of it, any of my worst emotional reactions to how things are going down, I can handle it. And in any given moment, because I can handle it, like, that means that in the long term, I'll always be able to handle it. When I just become present and aware of this moment, I can handle anything.